Hi guys, I wanted to hop on for a few minutes today and talk a little bit about the keto lifestyle, ketosis, what is it, and then ketones, a supplement that I've been using for about 8 months now. I still get messages regarding, how do you get started? What do you even do with them? How can it benefit you? And so I thought this would be the easiest way to kind of explain it to you guys. I'll also show you what's included in a 10-day experience of ketones, which allows you to just try it for yourself before committing to anything. So basically, the keto diet is a high fat, high healthy fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate nutrition plan. If you've tried to do keto, maybe you've tried to do keto in the past unsuccessfully, you know that it's fairly strict. In order to get into ketosis, it can take up to a couple of weeks, and then if you go over your carbohydrates, it's really easy to slip right back out of ketosis, and then basically you start all over again. So that's kind of the keto diet in a nutshell. Ketosis is basically when you shift your metabolic state into burning fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates or glucose. So typically the normal American, we are sugar burners. So we burn carbohydrates for fuel, and the fat just kind of sits in our body. My littlest guy is napping right now, so hopefully he stays sleeping for a little while. He was up from 11:30 to 1:30 last night, and then somehow I ended up with my 3 big kids and our golden doodle in bed with us when I woke up this morning. So that is one of the reasons why I gave Ketones, a supplement, a try in the first place. So I had been following a healthy lifestyle, eating fairly clean, working out mostly 6 days a week, and I was still super exhausted. So if you're a mom or a dad and you have kids that don't sleep very well, or you're just on the go all the time, you know how it is and how exhausting it can be. So pure therapeutic ketones were kind of floating around. I kind of pushed out the idea at first and then decided to do my own research and kind of see what the hype was all about, and if it was something that could actually help me to feel better day to day and to keep up with my kids. So that's kind of what brought me here today. So I actually started with the pure therapeutic ketones first before I jumped into the keto lifestyle, and it just kind of evolved from there. So being in the state of ketosis is highly beneficial for many different reasons, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're having so much mental fog and you're needing more mental clarity, maybe you are lacking in energy, you're tired all day long, you're needing a nap in the morning and in the afternoon like I was. Being in the state of ketosis kind of busts through those struggles that you might be dealing with on a daily basis. So like I said, if you have tried the ketogenic diet in the past, you know how difficult it can be. That is where pure therapeutic ketones have stepped in for myself and a lot of my customers too, because I don't know about you, but I still need that balance of being able to maybe have a treat on date night, or maybe have a cupcake on my kid's birthday without completely throwing myself off track, out of ketosis, and then just gaining that weight right back. Pure therapeutic ketones give you that flexibility to get into ketosis, to reap those health benefits without having to be so strict following the keto diet. So you actually can use them following any nutrition plan, depending on what your goals are. Like I said, I ate relatively clean before, but now I'm still eating relatively clean. I'm just okay with adding more healthy fats into our nutrition plan. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what comes with your 10-day experience kit if you decided to try pure therapeutic ketones for yourself. When you purchase a 10-day experience kit of ketones, that comes from me personally, so I am packaging them up at my house and sending them your way to try. Now, that's not the only way you can try ketones. You can hop right onto my site and you can order a whole box of 20 just for yourself if you're just wanting to try one flavor. The 10-day kit gives you a chance to try multiple flavors to see what you like best before jumping in to order a whole box. So I think I'll walk you through the flavors and give you kind of how I like to mix. Most of them I just do with ice and water, but there are a couple that I like to mix a little bit differently. So there's a few different kinds of pure therapeutic ketones from Prove It. The original kind being the Keto OS system. This does have a little bit less ketones in there. It still gets you into ketosis within an hour, and then it also has a little bit of caffeine if you do the caffeine variety, then say like the max flavors. So the chocolate swirl is one that I like to mix either with iced coffee and a splash of cream, or I like to mix it with a sparkling Dasani black cherry water. It tastes like a Tootsie Pop in my opinion, like a cherry Tootsie Pop if you do that. So those are a couple different ways you can mix the chocolate OS. Another way you can do is just to mix it with unsweetened almond milk too and do kind of like a chocolate milk. This is another Keto OS. This is the Orange Dream. This one I like to mix with either a flavored sparkling water, or you can do plain seltzer water, or you can just do ice water too with the orange too. The other flavor that I like to mix a little bit differently is the Swiss cacao. This is more like a milk chocolate flavor, whereas the chocolate swirl is more like a Tootsie Roll flavor. So this is really good in iced coffee and a splash of cream, and shake your Swiss cacao right in there. These first flavors I'm showing you are mainstay flavors, which means they're available anytime and you can add them to your Smart Ship. We do have flavors that they do flash sales with, and if I have them on hand, I do like to add them to my 10 days so that you guys get to try them. But like I said, it just depends on what I have on hand and what they have released. I mentioned before that you can get the ketones in either a caffeinated, a charged variety, or you can get them caffeine free too. So maybe you're pregnant or nursing and you're watching your caffeine uptake, I would do caffeine free then in that instance. So these are max flavors. This is a raspberry lemonade. This is equal to about a medium cup of coffee if you do the caffeinated version, and it also has a higher percentage of the BHT or ketones in there. So this is raspberry lemonade. Like I mentioned, I just like to mix it with water and ice. Tastes just like a raspberry lemonade. So very good. Maui Punch. So I have this in charged or caffeine free as well. This honestly just tastes like a Hawaiian punch. It is one of my favorites. It is a mainstay flavor, and I do just mix it with ice water as well. Splash is a new flavor that is here to stay. It reminds me of like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It has a hint of grapefruit in it, but it's very subtle, not overly sweet, and I just mix that one with ice water too. And when I say ice water, I usually do like 12 to 16 ounces of water with a good scoop of ice in there, and just shake it. It's that simple. So it's super easy to bring these packets on the go and just shake it right in your ice water bottle. Heart Tart is absolutely one of my favorite flavors. This is a newer one too. Gosh, I want to say it tastes kind of like a strawberry sweet tart. I would compare it with probably, like I said, it's one of my favorites. I just mix it with water and ice too. I could drink this one every day. I do have one of the flash flavors in this packet. This is the Key Limeade. This is a new one. This is super yummy too. It's perfect for summer. It's like a true limeade flavor, and it's good just to mix with ice and water too. The Keto Cream, this is different. This does not have the ketones in it. This has your healthy fat, so it has your MCT oils in there. It has collagen, and then it has the AC11, which is good for DNA repair. So I like to think of the Keto Cream as like an anti-aging coffee. So, and it tastes really good. I'm a huge coffee fan, love my Starbucks, love lattes. This is equally delicious. So it tastes like a vanilla latte in my opinion. And really all you do is brew a hot cup of coffee. I usually shake it in a shaker bottle and then pour it back into my cup. So this is good. I actually like to have my coffee either in the afternoon while the baby is napping, or I have it at night when I'm craving other stuff, because this actually fills me up so that I'm not snacking on stuff that I shouldn't be. So I'll talk a little bit about getting started with your ketones when your kit first arrives, or maybe you purchased a box to start with. We recommend starting with half a packet. So I would usually do just a shaker bottle like this. I would fill it with 8 ounces of water and some ice, and then just do half a packet in the morning. Just shake it up, drink it slowly. It should be over 30 minutes to an hour that you're sipping on your ketones. That just gives your body a chance to properly digest them instead of them going right through you. So definitely drink them slowly. And if you're feeling good, you can do the other half a packet in the afternoon. You can do that for 1 to 2 days of doing a half packet in the morning, half packet in the afternoon. And then from there, if you're feeling good, you really should be okay to just do a full packet in the morning to get through your 10 days. Don't forget to take before pictures and measurements. I stress pictures because the scale isn't always an accurate measurement for anybody really in any situation. So definitely do that. Lots of water. I shoot for at least half of my body weight in ounces each day of water, and more so I try to push towards that gallon mark of water each day. And so as far as your nutrition plan goes, you don't need to change everything all at once. So if you're not already following the ketogenic diet, don't feel like you have to jump in 100% with the ketones. Ease into it, maybe cut back on your carbs, focus on adding in more whole foods, and then you can kind of shift slowly from there. If you throw everything at your body from the get-go, it might do a double take, like, what are you doing to me, and might actually play against you. I will drop the link to my Facebook group to help you guys get started, whether it be the keto lifestyle or ketones in general, so that you guys can join that for help and support. I'll also include my other information in there as well. Make sure you hit subscribe so that you're not missing out on any tips and tricks on this journey. I also like to share just mom life in general. I'm a mommy of 4, and so I completely understand probably what you're going through as well. So thanks for tuning in. If you guys have questions, don't be afraid to reach out and email me. I will be happy to respond, happy to help. So thanks guys, talk to you later.